Everyone dreams of success. We all want better jobs, healthier bodies, more confidence, and a life we can be proud of. But here's the truth. Most people never get there. And it's not because they're not smart enough, not strong enough, or not talented enough. It's because they believe success only comes from giant leaps. They wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect opportunity. And while they're waiting, their dreams quietly fade away. But what if I told you the real secret to change isn't giant leaps, it's tiny, consistent steps? Let me tell you a story. There was a boy named Ethan Parker. He lived in Cleveland, Ohio. And to be honest, Ethan was painfully average. He had average grades. He was average at sports. He was shy around people. And deep down, he felt invisible. He compared himself to classmates who seemed smarter, faster, more confident. And every time, Ethan came to the same conclusion: I'm just not good enough. He wanted to change. He tried. One week, he studied hard, stayed up late, took notes, pushed himself. But a week later, he quit. Another time, he joined a gym. He lasted 2 weeks. He even set alarms to wake up early and be productive. But every morning, he hit snooze. Each failure wasn't just about the goal. Each failure made him believe a little more that maybe he wasn't meant for more. One summer, Ethan went to visit his Uncle Jack. Now, Uncle Jack was a retired carpenter, the kind of man who built things with his hands and took pride in his work. One afternoon, Ethan found him outside on the porch, sanding an old oak table. The table was scratched, dented, faded. It looked like it belonged in the trash. Ethan asked, "Uncle Jack, why are you wasting time sanding this old thing? It's never going to look new again." Uncle Jack smiled. He kept sanding, slow and steady, and said, "Do you see these little strokes? Each one looks like nothing, but each stroke removes a tiny bit of roughness. Over time, this table will shine again." And then he looked Ethan in the eye and said, "Life is the same way. You don't rebuild yourself overnight. You grow one small step at a time." Those words stuck with Ethan. The next day, Ethan decided to try something new. Instead of forcing himself to study for hours, he set a timer for just 10 minutes. That's it, 10 minutes. Instead of running miles at the gym, he dropped to the floor and did 5 push-ups. Instead of cramming 50 vocabulary words, he learned just 3 new ones. At first, it felt pointless. 10 minutes of studying? What difference could that make? 5 push-ups? Who cares? 3 words? That's nothing. And nobody noticed. Even Ethan doubted it. But he remembered his uncle's words. Each stroke removes a little roughness. So he kept going, day after day, week after week, month after month. The results started to build. That 10 minutes of studying? It turned into 20, then 30. Eventually, 90 minutes a day. 5 push-ups became 10, then 20, then 60. 3 words a day became hundreds, then thousands. But here's the most powerful part. It wasn't just his habits that changed. It was Ethan himself. His confidence grew. He spoke more clearly. He stood taller. He felt stronger. And one day, after months of these tiny steps, Ethan did something he never thought possible. He stood in front of his entire school and delivered a speech. Not only did he deliver it, he won first place. His classmates were shocked. "How did you change so much?" they asked. Ethan smiled and said, "I didn't change all at once. I just focused on being 1% better every day." That's the hidden truth of success. You don't have to do everything today. You just have to do something small and keep doing it. Because a 1% improvement every day doesn't just add up, it multiplies. Think about it. If you grow 1% every day for a year, you don't end up a little better. You end up 37 times better than when you started. That's the power of compounding. Read 10 pages a day. By the end of the year, you finish 12 to 15 books. Save 1 a day. That's not just 365 in a jar. That's the beginning of a habit that can build real wealth. Do 1 more push-up each day. By the end of the year, you're stronger than most people at your gym. Small steps don't look impressive, but they are unstoppable. So, if you feel stuck, if you feel average like Ethan once did, don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Instead, ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do today to be 1% better than yesterday? Because those tiny steps, they become the giant leap you've always dreamed of. Remember this, success isn't built in a day. It's built daily, one choice, one step, one stroke at a time. And if this story inspired you even a little, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Drop a comment and tell me, what's the one small step you're going to start today? And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss more stories like this. And hey, if you know someone who feels stuck right now, share this video with them. Because sometimes all it takes is one story to spark a lifetime of change. Your 1% today is your 100% tomorrow.